It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Meteor Beers, and this is a bottle of their Pils. Pilsner lager coming in at 5% ABV. The regular lager comes in at 4.5% ABV. Just reviewed that. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. This brewery's been going since 1640. That's incredible. So nearly 400 years. There's the bottle cap on the beer. We got a nice dark brown bottle. French beer then. I'm doing a live stream tonight, Thursday the 11th of July 2024. 7 p.m. and the live stream will be with Meteor Beers. Have a look at that on our channel. We'll be talking all things Meteor, their lager, their Pilsner, their wit beer, their Blanche. This has a 1 finger white head, good levels of carbonation. It's straw coloured, filtered Pilsner. It's very good. I mean, can you imagine this in the French countryside? The beer was kindly sent to us by our channel sponsor, beersofeurope.co.uk. Beers of Europe, the largest online beer store in the UK, with a fabulous range of beers from all over the world. If you love beer, you like different styles of beer from different countries, check them out on the link below, beersofeurope.co.uk. Right then. It's looking good, this, isn't it? It's looking pretty decent. Let's get the aroma. Yeah, compared, maybe I'll do a follow-up video. Maybe I'll do a follow-up video with their kind of lager versus their Pilsner. Because this has a distinct difference to it. This has a more... Well, I'm just going to come out and say it's hoppier. It's definitely hoppier. There's definitely... akin to a decent German Pilsner, this. A little bit estery from the yeast. A little bit of crisp malt in there. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Oh, that's good. That is really good. Biting bitterness on the back end. Starts off with a really crispy, crisp malt beginning to the beer. A little bit spicy, a little bit peppery. Drinkability is off the scale. Absolutely fantastic drinkability. Oh, it is fantastic. Beautiful, crisp, hoppy. Oh, the bitterness. The bitterness is quite striking on this beer. It's quite biting. I mean, compared to their lager, this is like probably maybe 60, 70 IBUs, international bittering units. International bittering units are, you can taste 0 bitterness or you can taste 100 bitterness. That's how it is on the graph, or it is on the scale. And your taste buds can taste no more than 100 according to this scale. And I'm going to say this is about 60. This is leaning towards the higher end of a bitter beer. And you can really taste it. Oh, you can really taste that biting bitterness. There's lots of stinging nettle, lots of peppery spiciness coming through. But it's still crisp. It's still crisp. So you get this little bit of sweetness over here, and then you get this whacking great bitterness on the back end, and that kind of just leans the beer over. It's not a perfectly balanced beer, but that's okay. That's okay, because generally when people choose to drink Pilsner, they're choosing to drink a more bitter style of beer, leaning towards that kind of bitterness. And in all honesty, it's terrific. It's really terrific. I've drunk the little French stone beer. I haven't been to France. Well, I went to Disneyland a couple of years ago, but you couldn't drink in Disneyland. It was nowhere like to find a decent cheap pint. It was all crazily expensive. They had a garage there as well, and I went to the garage. I was thinking, yeah, I'm gonna get a 4-pack of cheap cans in the garage. No alcohol in the garage. It was like, oh man, like what kind of petrol garage doesn't sell alcohol? A Disney one. But anyway, before that, I remember drinking French Stumpies in the south of France. We used to holiday. We used to go camping, Euro camp type thing in the south of France. It used to be absolutely fantastic, and the beer was cheaper than water. It was cheaper than water. It was like, you could buy a baguette and 4 beers for like blooming heck. Back then it used to be cents. It used to be like 40 cents for a beer. Unbelievable, brilliant, actually, quite brilliant. But this strikes me as a very kind of like where they're based. Let's have a look where they're based. Does it say? Brasserie. They're from Hochfelden, France. Never heard of it. So I couldn't tell you if that's north, west, east, south. But I imagine they have a big stranglehold in Hochfelden with lots of Meteor beers, especially dating back to 1640. I imagine they sell a lot of beer in that region. So I'm going to rate it. It looks good. Good carbonation. I could drink this beer all day long at 5% ABV. Looks good, smells good, tastes good. I like that enough to give it. I'm going to say some really good Pilsner. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Stone the Crows. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.